Okay, take two, and it's working. And when I tell you how it's working, I think you might laugh at me. What I did was earlier today, I changed over to another mouse, and I had my controller sitting kind of there next to my computer, and I had knocked it off, and I had forgotten about it after I plugged my mouse in. My controller was leaning on one of the sticks so that it was pushing up the whole time. So my mouse thought it was way up here off screen, because this game will allow you to control it with the controller. And I tried Oblivion, and it started doing the same thing. Like, my view just went right up to the ceiling, and I was like, there's something else here. So the good news is my mouse is fine. We have it fixed. Let's play Avowed. I feel like a doof, but a doof who has a new mouse and is able to play with it. So, I mean, sometimes you gotta take the good with the bad. Okay, locate the steel girl. Do we have any other quests? I know that we have
How does one become a scout?
I know we have some more, here we go, more bounties. Let's do those. Kind of want to do this one. Kill Kungasar and Krusta. All right. Let's make that number one. Oh, that one has a skull on it. Outstanding.
What? Are you looking to pick up the craft?
Oh, no. Unfortunately, I would only...
Let's exit here. And I don't think I want Marius. I want Giada. I think we can put the pistols away for the time being. Oh, ruin up there. Ooh. We been here? I'm seeing dead guys, which makes me think we have. Barrett's Bounty. I get the feeling we have been here. Doesn't it kind of have a we have been here vibe to it, with all the dead Zoribs and everything, you know, well looted? What does this say? Warden's plea. Okay. That looks familiar. What is in there? Have we been there before? Oops. Okay, can't jump up there. Let's see if there's a place we can climb up. Yeah, here we go. Just 35 feet away, or 35 meters, or yards, or I don't know. Steps. There they are.
This one's mine.
Boom!
Stay safe.
Get him, bear. What the hell? Boy, I got walloped right then, didn't I? Ability on cooldown. Do they have something healing them? They do! Okay, we need that.
That's it for me. Back on my feet. They won't get past me.
All right, what else do we got? Can I bring my bear back yet? Bear time. That was a good hit. Okay, bear. Bear, get in there. Set the tone, bear. Boy, ever since we increased the staggering shot ability, we are hitting a lot of those. Just like that. Ouch. This is a pretty darn good scrap.
This way.
Okay, this bastard right here. He does not know when to quit. There. Right now is when to quit, you little jerk. All right. How are we doing here? How are we doing? They got a lot of throwing people up there. I don't care for that one bit. Oh, a move right there.
Coming from the left.
Does that put him down? That must.
Coming from the rear.
There we go. My team is gonna win the day, you stupid skeletons. What do we got up here? We need that for sure. I think I ate 3 of them. Gallowin's Grin, Part 1. A hunter laid his bow across the altar to Gallowin, his faithful hound at his side. Gallowin, he prayed, seeker, changeling, father of monsters, winter approaches, and our tribe is on the brink of starvation. I must go hunting. Send me a challenge worthy of your blessing, a creature so grand that its body can sustain my people. When he finished his prayer, he opened his eyes, only to discover that his bowstring had been cut. He tried in vain to string his bow, but with each attempt the cord snapped and frayed. Crestfallen, he took up his once mighty weapon and beckoned his faithful hound to follow. His prayer had been answered. This would indeed be a worthy challenge. Oh, that's a hook. I want to hear that story. Is there another one? There.
Never had a chance.
That's right. You never did have a chance. Audra Bun. That's fantastic. Everything else is just okay, but that Audra Bun is fantastically good. Ooh, Topaz, not bad. Would have been good if they had a little more Audra Bun. I would have taken it. Let's get some food on board. There we go. think I saw a chest up here that had something of interest in it. Oh, well, what are you? The huntsman's spoil. Oh, a totem.
Bet that
Great.
was part of something once.
Yeah, I'll bet it was. And we'll take the sausage too. Okay, what do you got here? No Audra Bond, but maybe something else. Okay, sapphire is good for cash. Everything else is pretty decent. All right, let's loot the rest of the bodies. And it's Miller time for these two. I mean, that was a much tougher fight than I thought it would be. I really did expect that to be a pushover at one skull, and it was not. I really enjoyed that scrap. That's Carter, hello! Let's see, who did we piss off? We didn't piss anyone off. That was one of the bounties we had. So yeah, you didn't miss anything. That was me, well, earlier it was just me forgetting that I had knocked my controller off the desk, and it being in a weird spot kind of oh, this is the one where we need what's her name, right? And she's not around. Oh, what are you gonna do? Yeah, we would need Yatsley to get in there. Okay, so that one's that. There's another one that's right near here to kill Urval now, and that's the big bear, if I remember right. Let's do that next. A little disappointed that this was one skull and Urval now is gonna be no skulls. Do we have to get, like, do we need to get in that room to get to Urval now? It kind of is looking like we might have to. In which case, we'll go swap out Giada for... We'll go switch out Giada for Yatsley. I do think we're gonna have to go in there. Gosh darn it. All right. Quick trip back to camp. Not gonna talk to anyone or do anything. I did get your message. Yeah, thank you. All right, yeah, we're just gonna turn and head out of here, and we will swap, exit to previous location. We'll leave Giada and take Yatsley. And I did get the text message that you were talking about. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Can I get Yatsley to do the thing?
That's done.
Or are we gonna have to... It looks like there's 3 of these, and we're gonna have to shoot targets for them. There's one. I think. There we go. That's one of them. Kind of following this table here. And it's in whatever that building is, or it leads into that building. Okay, that's 2 of them. All right, where does the other one go? The other one just kind of leads down. Maybe down and over. Maybe it's this one? Maybe it was directly behind me the whole time? Ooh. All right, let's check these out. Okay, what do we get? Hellwalker's Vestments. Plus 25% melee damage. I never do melee damage. That's a shame. I mean, maybe we break this up. In fact, yeah, we do break this up. Is it not going to let me break it up? Break it down, I guess, is the term they like to use. Unequip. I think this is what we have been using, right? Now we can break it down. Oh, we couldn't because we were wearing it. We got a corrupted Audra from it. That's not bad. Okay. I think that still doesn't get us to the bear. Is the bear up there? Well, I don't see anything we could burn to get into that area. Maybe we loop around here. Yeah, maybe he's tucked right back here. I'll bet he is. All right. We're gonna break out my bear and send him in and start shooting. Yep. Bear out. Okay, everybody.
Take your best shot.
Boom! We kill the bear, I'm gonna put a gun in your mouth. There we go. I didn't even have to. Oh! I'd way to go, Yaxley. Look at that. Okay, that guy's dead. It is easy when I do it.
just like the good old days.
All right, let's loot. Beetle jerky, the dead person, cartographer's companion. That was good stuff there. I really need to get some food on board here. Okay, I think we got all of those. What's left? Oh, that's right. We gotta get the bear's trophy, which sounds really gross, but is super important. Moldering pelts. Yeah. All right. What do we got left? Well, there's the bounties. I mean, we could turn in the bounties, and then we have Matermare, whatever that is, as well as the Spore King. Boy, the Spore King is out there. I tell you what, let's see if we can get Matermare. It was pretty small, but Matt streamed it. Thought you might enjoy seeing it. You can help me. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I would like to. Okay.
Hi, can I borrow your pistol?
I don't usually lend it out. Why?
I was hoping to make a few simple modifications.
What kinds of modifications?
Well, I was going to start by removing the trigger,
What?
then snapping off the hammer.
What?
Are you serious?
And finally, stuffing the barrel with tree sap.
Why?
Why would you do this?
Because I caught you reading my diary, that's why.
Ooh.
Giada, I promise on my life and on every life my soul has ever lived, I will never touch your diary again. And I'm very, very sorry.
Wonderful. In that case, you can hold on to your little toy.
All right.
That was hard to watch. You okay?
That was hard to watch. None of that. What about my armor? Nope. My armor needs a piece of Adra Bond to be able to go to legendary. What about this pistol? I mean, this pistol is as good as it's gonna get. Oh no, it's not. It could go to 3 of 3 if we got 2 more Blackwood branches. Is that a possibility? No, we could start making glasswood branches, but it would be better to make Blackwood branches for the pistol at least. All right, disappointing. That is disappointing. We could make all of this into these, I suppose. Not that we really need them, but... And then make all of those into cave coral. Just to say, 1 cave coral. We could make some living iron chunks. That'd be cool. Well, we could make a living iron chunk. All right. So the long and the short of it is we can't. And it would take 2 more corrupted Adra to improve the last light of day, but I'm really just not using it that much. Even at point blank, I use my pistols. So let's break these down. Now, did that change anything? Nope, no Blackwood branches. Did I get anything to let me... Hey, I can make one. All right, that's not bad. Okay.
I will be.
And he'll have learned a very valuable lesson, too.
Is he talking to me? All right. So, I know that we've looked at this before, but let's just take another quick look. Sarak's Pride. I went with Thunder's Fall. Just power attacks deal high shock accumulation to nearby enemies, which I think is a good one. So I think I'm okay with that. All right, now then. We needed to change our bounty to go after Matermare. Oh yeah, Matermare is a giant beetle. That'll be fun. Okay. Do we want to leave right here? I think we do, yeah. Okay.
When you were in the Navy,
I have a feeling that it would be good to take Yatsley for this. There's going to be a lot of those beetles, and her AoE might be really helpful. So it's only 150 away, and there is a beetle there. God, that is a big old one, isn't it? That's it for that elder beetle. Did we get them all? Now we did. All right. Good job, team. Cave coral on that one. Very sweet.
Looks like the beetles have settled in nicely.
I used to wonder if the stories about the tusks were just a trick to keep the rest of us out.
No, I'm pretty sure that that was legit. Did I take those? Take. There we go. We aren't gonna pick a fight with that beetle and all of his minions. I don't think that's the way we're going. Let's do a little quick save here. I'm fairly certain we've got at least one more scrap coming up. There we go. Tactical advantage. What do you think about that, you stupid beetles? Boom! It's over for you. That is what we call tactical advantage, you little jerks. I think the other one is gonna like try and climb up or something. Yahtzee, do you see it?
I was just getting warmed up.
No, there's one more down there. Unless you guys took care of it. In which case, well done. No, that's the other one. Those are the ones that I said we weren't gonna mess with right now. Okay, I am pretty sure. Okay, hold on here. That's not what I wanted. Yahtzee, there, do the thing.
What, like it's hard?
She's such a smart aleck. Ouch. Get a little food on board because gravity sucks. All right, this isn't going to be anything good. Disappointed. I mean, that was a waste of time. Oh, look. Those are the 3 we opened, and there's a chest with, honestly, kind of junk inside, I think. All right, well, that's not bad. That's good, that's good. Yeah, all right. I take back everything I said. That wasn't bad at all. Now we've got to get back up there, though. I know I said that we weren't going to fight these beetles. I changed. Especially now that that one hurt me. At all of them? This is at least going up here. Maybe we can kind of loop around and it'll be on the other side of these rocks. That's my thinking. That was my mom and dad on the phone. Y'all, I'm gonna pause for just a bit, and I'll be back in just a minute or two. Okay, y'all. Hey, sorry about that. Hopefully that was just a minute or two there. Not anything big, but something that I do need to make sure gets sorted. Nope, we aren't going up there. Ooh, what do we have here? Well, there's a lockpick. That's not bad. I am awfully short on lockpicks right now. Okay. Now I think we're in... I think we're in the area. I just want to see what's in here. All right, well, there's some kind of illusion cast on this. So, Yatsley, if you would be so kind.
What? It's hard.
What do we got? And a fine pistol, which is kind of trash. Oh, there were days when a fine pistol was just it. It was the thing. I mean, do we jump down there and... Yeah, I think we do. Ouch.
Can we finish here? Quickly. Before I lose my lunch.
Yep, we're in the right neighborhood.
I will never complain about Maurice's laundry habits again.
Fair to say we're in the right area.
Here we go.
That's not the button I wanted. Ah, darn it. Boom! That is it for the Matermare. Wow, right in the face. Right in the facade. There, that is going to be it for Elder Stone Beetle. There's still tons of them. All right, do we have them all? Almost. There's more. There we go. They're way over here. Is that all of them? Did we win? Our team wins.
Yatsley, remind me not to make you mad.
Yatsley did a fantastic job. Treasure map. I found a strange arrowhead in the caves where I'm not allowed to go exploring, but that's okay. I've hidden it so I can find it again when I finally grow up. Now it's just a question of where to hide the map. Maybe in that abandoned beetle's nest. Right, it's sure to be safe there. Okay, so let's commit this little visage to memory here. There's like a V, and then lava flowing down in kind of a V, making a Y, and then 3 more. All right. If we see that, we're gonna know. Is there another one? Somebody just made like an owie noise. Matriarch's horn. There's a little cave back here, which makes me think there might be something good back here. Or maybe just trash. There's a cave coral. That's not horrible. Oh, this is probably not gonna do anything for us, but get a little food on board while I'm thinking about it. I mean, I can hear like little growling noise. I think if we can get over there, we can kind of go into there. And I think we can get over there. Thankfully, didn't take damage there. Gotta love that. Little quick save on our way up. What do we have here? Exceptional greatsword. Well, I'm gonna break it down. Was there more stuff? Oh, there sure as heck was. There sure as heck was more stuff. This isn't gonna be much of anything. That's absolute trash. Okay. Oh, hey, look, 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 look! Up there. That's the treasure thing. I say we go over in that direction and have ourselves a look. I think we have to be a fair bit closer. How can I look at that map? Documents. Wayne's Tusks. Treasure map, ancient arrowhead. There we go. Okay, so there's like a wall with like a path, a wall to the left, and then a path that kind of winds around, heading in that direction. And I hear wildlife, which means there's probably gonna be a good scrap up here. At least, you know, one would hope. Maybe right up dead ahead of us where the 630 is? Wouldn't that be handy? And how cool would it be to find a treasure? It would be super cool. Yeah, my dad's moving into his new place. So my mom was just setting up so that we could all go over and help him this weekend. No big deal. Everything is set up. It is a little... Don't make noises back there, all right? It's a little clunky as to how you get back to the treasure map. Okay, let's take another look at it. Journal, here we go. There is, you can't see the house that we saw on our view there. Oh, excuse me. I think it's a little closer. Two lockpicks. Boy, can I ever use those. Who's this guy? That is a scarecrow. Maybe this is it right up here? I feel like it's right around here. No, it's not, because you can see more of what's to the left of it. See what I mean? Are you a... Okay, you're a guy. All right, what about up here? Is there a wall? What do we got here? Is this anything? No, but I mean, that's not bad stuff. He did say something about the beetles' nests. Let's go down there first, and then loop back around and see what's up with the beetles. What do we have here? Well, that's not amazing. It's not horrible, but it's not the best. Wrecked. Not a scratch. Well, maybe a scratch, but still, everyone's in pretty good shape. Good job, Corbis. Good job, buddy. Huh. All right, it's a little further back. Right, because, yeah. You can see this, this rock right here, and it kind of goes in and then comes back out. And I think we're on the part that goes back in and then it comes back out right there. Really? I wouldn't fall that far. All right, I think we looked here before, and yeah, it's just a big fall down there. I mean, it would be like glowing or something, right? Don't go jumping down there, Kai. That's not a good place. We're just gonna give it a little more time. If we don't find it in the next couple minutes here, we'll skip it. I don't want to waste too much more time on it. I also don't want to jump into the acid there. That looks bad. Okay, can't see enough from here. Okay. Also, if you look at the lava in the map, I mean, you can see all three clearly, even where, like, at the bottom, the ones on the left and the right are kind of dividing. And we can't see that from here. So it is further back. Maybe a fair bit back. I really do kind of like, I don't know if they're like puzzles or anything, but I do kind of like this kind of stuff. Although I know it isn't super exciting. Like back here a little ways more. A little bit further. Look. Look, look. Scout's Reach Trinket. Oh, that's so good. Tell me all about Scout's Reach Trinket. I'm so excited. We did it. Here we go. +4 perception. That's not bad. This shard of Audra is in the rough shape of an arrowhead. It's not clear whether this is its natural shape or if it was worked. Blah, I can talk. Centuries ago, it was the favored trinket of a godless scout who met their end at the hands of the Megfolk like so many others. Those who hold it feel empowered to traverse the living lands as their senses are sharpened to a supernatural precision. That's better than the one we have right now that gives us +3. +4 perception. Let's freaking go. That's awesome. Oh, I'm so excited about that. We could just go back to Solace Keep now. What's this? And that's the Steel Garrote. That's the, what do you call them? I mean, there's the one bounty left, but it's so freaking far out there. I don't want to go do that one right now. Let's go here. Let's go to Solace Keep, turn in some bounties. I did see them. That was, I was really excited to see them join. That's someone that, you know, I admire their work, and I think they're just a really cool person. I'm excited about, you know, them joining. So, but yeah, if they ever, you know, have an issue with the Discord server, they want to talk to either of us about it, please tell them to. I really admire their work. I'm a huge fan of them, and I'll do my best not to, you know, fanboy out.
Suppose that's edible. Well, looking forward to it though. council members are having real food?
Right? I think so.
I have my own food. Thank you. Are these the, is this the guy? I think it's him.
Walk with the gods, outsider.
Nope, I guess not. Oh, it's her. Okay.
Welcome to the Tusks, outsider.
Yeah, right on.
Be courteous while in Solace's halls, and you shall remain welcome. Check the board for bounties.
I
Anything
already
catch
picked
your
up
eye,
all of
feel
them, and
free
I've
to
got
take it
4
on.
of them for
You'll
you.
be rewarded accordingly.
I have a bounty to claim.
Well done, outsider. Seems you may have a thing or two you could show my wardens.
Bear's dead.
Vengeance for the fallen. Thank you.
1800
This
is
means more to
pretty
me than
darn
you know.
good money.
Excellent work.
Kongasar and Krestar are no
You
more.
did it? Can't believe someone took them on. Let me look at those amulets. How strange. Matching half moons.
I killed the Revenant.
May they have better fortune on their next turn around the wheel. Somewhere far away from here would be a start.
I like that she has different things to say. The guy in the last play was just like, oh, yeah, less work for me. Here's your reward. The beetle matriarch has been exterminated.
Well done. We'll always have bugs to deal with, but at least they won't be hatching in such large numbers anymore.
Nod politely. That is a chunk of experience and a lot of cash. I mean, what do you sell?
You need something?
I would like to trade. Oh, I was hoping he maybe had some of that Adra. I was hoping he might have some Adra bond, but he does not. I mean, that would be nice, and that would be nice, but I don't need any of it. Let's just sell our stuff to him. Wow. All of it. Both of those. This is a really good one. I don't know, maybe I should switch to this one. I'd give up a point of perception, but pick up 2 points of dexterity. That might be better. It might be. Okay. For now, let's move on. How much cash do we have? 33,000. Oh wait, did he have lockpicks?
You need something?
Yeah, I'd like to trade. Do you have lockpicks? He does. I want them all. Wait. Ah, that's good stuff. Okay. Well, not what I wanted. Here we go. We could go do this one. I'm kind of curious about it. And he's just around the corner. Isn't he? Oh no, he's upstairs.
Outsiders. The halls now built himself.
Sweet. Look at this.
Very image of Nandru indeed. The gods send you at the most opportune time. Ah, the infamous Ediran envoy. I'd heard of your resemblance to our illustrious founder, but I'd hardly believe it if I weren't seeing it for myself. The monks tell us that Nandru had a special connection to the land, a sense for where to find things. I wonder if you share it.
You have no idea. Why do I get the feeling you're about to ask me for something?
Ah, sharp as the tusks themselves. Our hunters can track beetles, birds, and boars, but do you know what the most elusive quarry in the tusks is?
A straight answer. You tell me.
It's water, of course. And yet you'd never know it from the way the councilors fuss. It's all tradition, this. Tradition, that.
Is there a problem with your water supply?
There's always been a problem with it. Chiefly that it tastes of rotten Zorip eggs.
Ew.
But no one can be bothered to fix it.
What do you need me to do?
Find the scouts I already sent to fix the problem, if you please. There's an old godless aqueduct system in Slumbering Fields, far to the southwest. I sent a team to start repairs, but I haven't heard from them.
I mean...
How is it possible to lose them? Godless aqueducts aren't exactly easy to miss.
Dollars to donuts, those guys
I
are
doubt they
dead.
had trouble finding the aqueducts, but something must have detained them.
By killing them? Existing aqueduct. Okay, yeah, I'm curious. Why didn't you use them to begin with?
And acknowledge that someone else came here before us and built something worth preserving? That's Pargroon pride for you. I call it damn fool stubbornness, since we're all friends.
I like Chief
Now that a steady
Engineer
water
Cabral.
supply
He's
is a
all
bigger
right.
concern than cultural pride, the next problem is finding my team. They were supposed to work on the section just north of the southern guard tower. You probably passed it when you entered the Tusks.
I reckon we did. I have a feeling those guys are dead, but I'm happy to go and look. Oh, wait, you know, we should probably make that our... It is active. Cool. All right, yeah, let's bamf here. You know what, just in case, there's a little...
However long you need to stay, Gillian, stay.
Oh, okay, you're the trader. Hey, Gillian the trader?
You stopped by. It's so good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too. Let's trade. How are you feeling? No, it's good to see you too. We'll just go with that.
Thank you. Gods, I'm glad to be out of that cave and, well, back to something normal.
I had completely forgotten
Lorraine
she
over
had
there
suggested we
really
stop
made
by.
me feel welcome. More than welcome, even. She really helps me feel at ease. It's nice being with her.
Aw, that's sweet. I wish you both happiness, however it works out.
Thanks. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Anyway, I should let you get back to it. I'll be here should you ever need
Yeah,
me
I
for
wanted
any
to
reason.
trade for stuff.
Oh, and one thing before I forget. The wardens let me open shop. I don't have as much for sale as I like.
If
but
you have a little
want to see what I've
Adraban,
got,
I will buy it.
just ask.
Let's see what you got. Oh my gosh, she has 2. She has 2. Could I use 2? I could certainly use 1. Now we know we can always come back. Do we have anything we can sell? Nope, doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't want any of that junk. I'm not sitting on anything here that I want. Here we go. We'll sell this stuff. One day when a fine pistol was just it. That many moons ago. Maybe I should get it. It would leave me with like 4,000. And in fact, less than that. Let's come back for it if we need it. Yeah, I've got a pretty good feeling that his team is dead. Or Dream Thralls. Maybe they're Dream Thralls now. Well, here is their camp.
The camp is empty. Do you think they might have left behind snacks?
They
Certainly
did
left
leave
anything
behind
else.
grog. Maybe some cash? A little bit of cash. Ah, Reluca's Expedition Journal. This is one we're gonna have to read the whole thing, I think. I should have known that when Cabral said this job would be easy, he just wanted to get us on our way before the council could change their minds. Can't believe any of those mud and shit aqueducts are still standing. How did anyone ever build anything this way? But at least it's something to work with. Nothing a little Pargroon engineering can't improve. Still, the first problem is getting to the source of the water, all the way in the slumbering fields. Looks like there's a spot where we can cross over the lava flow just to the northwest. Those eyes of Rimgrand that Doro picked up will come in handy, as long as we don't hit too many bumps on the way. Cabral should have sent his team with paving stones first. Alright, so, to the northwest.
A valley of lava. You do take us to the most interesting places.
Okay. That it? Boy, that was disappointing.
We make a good squad.
I mean, that was a... was really hoping for a little more impressive scrap. Although, maybe I shouldn't be greedy. Because we've had some great ones. Here we go.
Fun now.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was better. Absolutely a better little scrap. Ooh, what do we have down here? Just one of something.
Next one time.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, that's it for that guy. You see that one go flying? Oh, that was fun. That was good times. Where's that last one? Come here.
Look,
another one somewhere.
Just make
Nope,
out
I
wagon
guess not.
tracks.
Can you? You can just make out tracks? Okay. Into this creepy tower? The art in this is really neat. I really dig it. Was this the path they were talking about?
Guess we're
Because
finding another way across.
that's just a lot of lava. All right. Wonder if we're going to have to find one that involves a little gravity. That the priest? No, it's one of these guys. Listen, I am allowed to summon things. You're not. That was almost right in the cabeza, but he was recoiled by whatever Yahtzee hit him with. Yahtzee hit him hard. All right, decent. Let's go see what's up here. Got a backpack? Looks like it. Well, this isn't it. I mean, there's whatever that is over there. Those look like jumps we could probably make. Let's try going that way. All right, there we go. This is the beginning of them. Or it's not. It's not at all the beginning of them. Well, damn it. Rats. Although this will give us a different look at the crossing. Maybe there's something we're not seeing. I mean, is that a jump we could make? We obviously can't go up there. But is that a jump we could make? Well, no stairs, and this just goes right down here to ground zero. All right. I think I don't want to walk into the lava. You know what? We're gonna quick save first, of course, because I'm, not crazy. How about that? It was a jump we could make. And I think this is too. No, get okay, good. Whew. Oh, for a minute, when we were falling, I could just feel, my stomach just drop out of me. Oh, that was not a good feeling. All right. Let's get a little more food on board just in case. What the hell is up with you guys?
The mountain screams, the distant island wails, and you know nothing of it. And you say you are children of this land. Stay back, creatures of flesh and fur and bone. You follow one another into the snare.
Abaddon's hammer. Did Gabral send you? You've got to get us out of here.
At least you're not dead. That's good. Tell them gone, let them go. Yeah.
And let them extend their fetid reach? Allow their corruption to spread?
I mean, you can let them go, or I can shoot you a bunch of times in the head.
The very water we need. That makes no sense.
Do you understand so little? You awoke an ancient presence with your digging and delving. It waits in the ruins, among the bones of the dead. The land fights back against it, curdling the water.
No, that's not true. Yeah, what are you talking about?
An ancient herald of destruction. A harbinger of death. We know only that the land attempts to vomit it up like a poison. The land feels, it remembers, like a tree choked with vines.
I wonder if she's
it
talking about
poison
Sabadon.
to defend
I
itself
feel
from
like
the
she
aggressor.
is.
The interloper.
We feel a presence. It rises like bile in our throat. We fear it.
But burrowing worms clog the ears of these fools. I warn them, and they hear nothing.
Stand aside or I will end you. Let me investigate. I can deal with whatever is in those ruins.
What is this madness? You bear the mark of this land in the ridges of your flesh and the rings of your soul. Surely you must know better.
Your brilliant plan is to let poison water spread through slumbering fields. Great idea. Yes, I bear the mark. That's why you must allow me to help.
Very well. Your insight would be helpful. Still that foul presence and let the waters flow sweet and clear once more. Clear the old one's water roads to slake this parched land. Do this, and I shall release these vermin to scurry back to their nest.
Okay, that sounds like fun. I see hostiles ahead.
One for you!
Oh, look at it, he went flying. He went for 6.
Another win, but who's counting?
I don't know that I'm counting, but I mean, I do like him. What do we got over here? Forgotten soul pods. Nice. More hostiles dead ahead. Yahtzee had barely started talking and they were done. I bet she's really upset. She was hoping to kind of show off her crazy skills. More bad guys ahead of us. And they're trying to make use of tactical advantage. You jerks.
Show me what you got.
Watch your right. I let you have that.
She just said, I let you have that one. Right in the head. Corvus, you want to get involved there? Corvus did not care to get involved, but that's all right. Yikes, the Spore King. Oh, damn. I did not even know we were in that area. How's everybody? Okay, is this the Spore King? Yep, that's him. Well, bounty updated. Hey, I didn't even know this was here. This is just like a happy little, you know, side bonus. Dank spores. That sounds like something from Schedule 1. I mean, all of that is kind of trash. Didn't the Spore King have any loot? Come on. How does the Spore King not have treasure? He's the king of spores. Bitch, I am a little bit disappointed. King of Spores doesn't really have much of a kingdom. All right, well. This seems to be regular water? Nope, it's not. It's poison water, and I can't... I can't get out of it. All right, so that was poison water. We don't even want to get in it. There's a goat over there. All right, so lesson learned. Yazli's just, I mean, she seems to be enjoying it. Oh, look how cute the goat is. A Keaton workshop. Really?
Something lurks here.
Oh boy, okay.
That workshop is beyond repair, but maybe its stock isn't.
Yeah, we'll definitely look around at it, but Kai, I'd like you to light this on fire for me first.
Stand back.
This little fiery shotgun thing needs a, I don't know, just a more impressive sound. Ooh. Super awesome pistol. Oh my gosh! I had no idea. I honestly had no idea. Magic Missile. Tell me about the Magic Missile. Power attacks deal very high stun. Bullets seek and target enemies. Oh my goodness. That's our next pistol. Holy cow, that's so good. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. I'm so excited. Yeah, one of them is kind of like misty and purple. The other one's all sparky and green and stuff. Oh my gosh, so excited. That's so good. Okay. I try to be less excited now about the magic mistle. But I can't.
Heavy, dark, like the bottom of the sea.
Just relax. Damaged mage folk.
A rat scrabbling in the dust, crawling back to the same ruined trash heap.
No, we know this voice, this presence.
That's
sneering at
Wodica,
us through
huh?
our prison bars.
I culled your rot from this land before. I will do it again.
Yeah, bold coming from a broken piece of rubble.
This is a tool that has outlived its use, and I have suffered worse. I am Wodica, the Oathbinder, goddess of order, vengeance.
Isn't that who Ludwin's all about? Why are you poisoning the water?
I've done no such thing. Ask that parasite that's latched onto your soul.
No, make her go. Send her away.
How the fruits of its destruction make it squirm and writhe. It knows nothing but chaos. This land needs order, purpose.
The Living Lands is free, as it should be.
Free to rend itself to pieces, to lie in fallow ruins, while its neighbors grow bold and covetous. You are an
Dustcarter says, I haven't heard you this excited in a long time. It was a new pistol! A really good one! I love a new pistol.
Your people understand how to tame what is wild. How to build empire from rubble.
The Living Lands will fight against the Oak.
Yes, and that should concern you. See the destruction at your feet.
No.
This was no happenstance. The groaning of the earth, or the lapping tide.
Stop it. Stop her. Silence her. She feeds you poisoned fruit.
Do you think this place was always so gray? With its barren slopes and acid sea?
Yeah, I've heard enough.
Are you alright, love? You lost focus there.
That wasn't Sapadal, was it?
That was Wodica, or a piece of her inside that mage folk.
How rude of her.
She was warning me about Sapadal, their chaos.
She's right about that much. All the more reason we need to find the garden.
There's nothing else to learn here. Can we go to the garden now? Please.
I do think Yatzli's kind of funny. Oh, new pistol. So excited. Really want to try it out. Can we go out this way? Is the water not poisonous anymore? It doesn't look like it. It's not. So we can go back and talk to the Delmgon, and I don't know. Maybe we'll have to kill it. Maybe we won't. We'll see. Oh my goodness, my wife is making pork chops tonight, and they smell incredible, and I'm super hungry. There we go. Oh, nope, this is not the right way, but it could be. Let's just jump into the water.
You have restored the waters. I was right to trust you.
That's right, you were.
Truly, the spirit of the land lives in you. A seed carried in the wind.
That's right.
Carried where? We feel the tranquility of this place, but whose roots drink its waters?
I release these kith to return to their burrows. May they leave this enclave in peace.
Wait, what about the aqueduct? They came here for water.
Clear the tangle of growth choking the Ancient One's waterways, and the kith may gather it freely. So long as they leave this sanctuary free of their influence, so that new life may take root.
You can't be serious. You expect us to walk away from the best source of fresh water in the Tusks?
If the godlike clears the old growth from the waterways, then a portion will flow out. You may gather it where the waterway ends, away from here.
They need the water as much as you. Let them gather it.
No. They are an invasive species.
Sounds like a grouchy child.
Disruption.
No. Invasive species. Their lives are as worthy as any other.
They do not tend. They only take, consume, devour.
So, even in nature, the hawk devours the sparrow. I don't know that that makes sense, but it's got the right vibe to it.
In nature, all things are in balance. But these kith are interlopers. Their hunger would crush the delicate growth here. They must gather what they can and leave this place in peace.
Avowed, godlike, in private?
Lucas like, look, I don't care what you say to her. We're coming here and taking all the water we can. And I'm kind of a mind to let her.
That talking tree expects us to just walk away from the best source of clean water in the Tusks. So that what? A few more moss patches can grow?
A few moss patches could be the start of new life for the region. Water's flowing. What more do you want? Let's go with 2.
In centuries? Maybe. I'm worried about the here and now. We can't risk losing access to fresh water again. I know you've done a lot for us already, but I'd like to ask one more thing.
Go kill that thing. Oh good, I love one more thing. What?
I need you to kill the tree lady.
Yeah.
Look, we need to set up a guard post here. Eventually we want to build out the aqueduct system. There's no way she'll let us do that.
Finesse and negotiation are surer tactics. Surely you have something she wants.
Like what? Our very presence seems to offend her. I don't like this, but it's our best chance for survival.
Ah, boy. This is a tough one. Hold on, we have ads rolling out, but I'm gonna snooze them because this is tough. I would really like to, pardon me. Really like to hear from my teammates here. But if they haven't expressed an opinion, perhaps they don't have one. Oh, I hate to do it, but I do want to help. Yeah.
More than you know. Thank you.
All right. Well, I do get to try out my new gun. That's not what I wanted. That's it for her. She had a cool little, what's this one do? Well, below 25% max health, cast Arcane Veil every 20 seconds. All right. Kai, if you would do the honors.
Aye, aye.
Oh, that wasn't another one. There we go. Oh my. Ouch. Do we have more? Oh yeah, we do have more. Oh, right in the head! Ah. I like the new pistol a lot. Okay, we gotta get up there. Not quite sure how we do it. Ooh, hold on. Excuse me. So yeah, that as to that conversation I had with my mom earlier there, I'm not going to be streaming on Saturday. So normally on Saturday we would do a little more Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but I'm not going. Whoops, not going to be able to do that. We'll be back to the regular schedule next weekend. Darn it, I can't climb up there. Wonder if I can just go in the water. Yeah, here we go. This is a way to climb right here. This will work, I think. The bum. That had to be embarrassing.
Good fight.
That was a good fight. I think so too. High fives all around. Yeah, it's possible that we'll finish up early.
One for you.
But I kind of doubt it. I want to make sure we get, that set up. my sister is in town, so. Ooh, a greater one, yikes. When they're on fire, it's hard to tell that they're not those lava blight guys. It's sort of hard to tell, and that's why I shot a bunch of them. Grab those. Oh, what do we have here?
I think we found the source of the blood.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, can you?
We're going to have to get rid.
Ah, isn't that a beautiful sight?
It is a beautiful sight. Okay, report back to what's her name now. We are rolling an ad break now, but that's actually... Oh, look! Look at this little fella! Hi! It's okay! Ouch! Alright, more food. I feel a bit like a jerk that I, had to waste that Delim gun for this, but I do think it's important for Solace keep to survive.
Thank you. If there's one thing we need to survive out here, it's fresh water. You've given us a fighting chance.
8,000. That is not bad. Well, we have a bounty to turn in. I'm not gonna do this one. Screw that one. The totems we're still working on. You know what? I say it's time for the main story. Which is way the heck up here. Is there a let's just go to the nearest party camp and we'll kind of wrap up there. Oh, your uncles leave to go back then? Okay. Yeah, I bet Giada does not care for my choice.
Many animancers believe that nature is there to be measured, controlled, subverted. Well, I've been contemplating that assumption. Quite a bit, in fact. Unfortunately, we killed a Delimgan, a guardian of nature, and for what? So Solace could plunder its habitat.
We gave clean water to Solace, a community in need.
Rationalize it however you want. I can't anymore.
Oh, damn.
I've spent my life trying to dominate nature, to overcome the limitations of our existence for the good of everyone. Is she
leaving?
Just like my mother. But what if animancers coexisted with the natural world? Supporting instead of exploiting.
It sounds promising.
With a little encouragement, it could be possible. Killing a Delimgan is not what I'd call a good start, but that's no reason to give up.
I've killed lots of Delimgan.
Let's be on our best behavior. Nature is watching.
Yeah, that's enough for now. Get some rest.
You too.
Okay,
If you were in the Navy, does that mean you sang on ships?
Always.
Helps pass the time, gives your work a rhythm.
Is he gonna do a song?
I heard you singing under your breath in the last fight. Then you were stabbing on the beat.
I didn't even realize. How'd you notice?
It's the curse and blessing of having very large ears, dearie.
Well, guess the Navy left me with something useful after all.
All right, now we're gonna work. We cannot upgrade either of them because they need glasswood branches and blood-writhe toadstools, which we don't have very much of. We could update our Berserker scale to 3 of 3. Oh no, we could upgrade it to legendary quality. Now let me check. Are both of our pistols legendary quality? They are. Yeah, they're both tier 5. Okay, so let's do that with our scale here. Do I want to do it with... I think the Berserker scale is just better. All right. And now I need Dragon Hide and Bloodwrithe Toadstool. Well, let's break some stuff down. Like that pistol. And that book. This spear. This bow. I mean, we could do this. I don't want to do the scale yet. All right, crafting. Let's make some Bloodwrithe Toadstools. All right, make 9 of them. Very nice. Glasswood branches. We can make a whole bunch of them. You know, we could make blackwood branches too. Dragon hide. We could make, oh, we could make a whole bunch of them. You know, we can make one of those, but I don't think it's gonna give us enough to be updated. All right, so now what could we update? We could update the scale to 1 of 3. And I don't think that's a bad move. What about the guns? We could do 1 of them. All right, let's go out and look at each one and compare. All right, so, Seraph's Pride does the extra 10% shock damage, and the attacks deal high shock accumulation. Magic Missile does very high stun, and the bullets seek and target enemies, which is insanity, but awesome. Now, what sort of enchantment could we do on that one? You know, we've never looked at that. Okay, Infused Shot, which is what it is on now. Power attacks deal very high stun. Unstable, power attacks deal moderate stun to nearby enemies. Distilleer's Grace, killing an enemy. No, that's lame. You know what? I think Infused Shot is good. I don't need it to be an AoE, and I'm happy with it just how it is. So we'll stick with that.
As if you need my help for that.
Flattery will get you everywhere, dearie.
In that case, then, let's upgrade... actually, I think we can upgrade them both. We'll upgrade each one to +1. Oh, that's fantastic. That's so good. Okay. And now I think we're done. I'm gonna go and eat my dinner. Hey, if you came and hung out with me today, thank you so much. I saw some people pop in and out. I appreciate that. If you are watching us over on YouTube, that is awful nice of you to pick my video to pass your time. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, I hope you'll drop a thumbs up on there. So, like I said, Saturday, we will not be streaming. We'll be back to Avowed next week, Tuesday, Thursday at 6:30 Pacific. 9:30 Eastern, and then finally back to Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered next Wednesday. That is it, though. TGI almost F, everyone. Enjoy your Friday tomorrow, and I hope you all have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. So long.
I left Solace.